A very good morning to everyone. Myself, Dr. K. Ramakrishna, Head of the Department of Agricultural Development. I'm here to discuss a subject that is SSAC 221. Coming to details of this course code, in this first semester, we are going to deal this SSSC 121 with the course title of Fundamentals of Soil Science. And with the course code SSSC 121, it indicates in the first year you are studying this course, right? And SSAC, it means Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry, with number of hours of 30, with credits of 2 plus 1. It indicates 2 plus 1 means 2 theory and 1 practical, right? Now, moving on to, just let me ask a simple question. What is soil and what is dirt? Soil is nothing but something which is present under your feet. Then dirt is nothing but something which is displaced and which is fallen on your clothes or shoes or fingernails. So you can say dirt is nothing but which we can find under your fingernails, and soil is nothing but which we see under our feet. If you can observe these pictures, right? Now, moving on to the next. And you know everything what is there, everything is derived from the soil, right? The food I eat, you can see the picture in the first picture. The food I eat, the clothes I wore, and the many, it is a medium for several millions of living organisms. And the even I use the sand for construction of buildings. So everything is derived. So whatever I eat, daily purpose, everything is derived from the soil. And indirectly, the clothes I wear, everything is derived from the soil indirectly, right? How? The soil, we need to grow the cotton crop, we need to derive the cotton, and then it go for processing of clothes. And even if the silkworm rearing and everything, you will get the silk cloths and all that. And they said it's a medium for living organisms. Several billions of microorganisms are living under the in the soil. So we can say the soil is a medium for living organisms, and even the sand is used for construction. This is a brief intro of why we are studying this soil science, why the soil is important, as everything that day to day life we are surviving from the soil. It's our basic thing that we need to understand how important is the soil and what is going on under the soil. This is the main motto of our discussion of this of our topic, soil science and agricultural chemistry. Now, moving on to, there is a proverb saying that without life there is no soil, and without soil there is no life. We can say how without life there is no soil. It means in soil, if there is no living organism, there is no life. We won't consider that as soil as a living thing. Where if soil is containing several microorganisms, then only we can say that soil is a living medium, and where these microbes are playing several parts in converting all the nutrients which is required for the plant. That's why the plants are surviving in the soil. Without life, without microorganisms, we won't consider that soil is a good soil, which is useful for humankind. So without life there is no soil, we can't say. And there is another line that without soil there is no life. It means if there is no soil, if there is no life in the soil, there is no life outside. How? From soil we are deriving food, right? Daily what I'm eating, every food, even the every food particle, like the grains or whatever vegetables I'm deriving from the soil. And again, even animals or whatever, they're surveying, they're feeding on the soil, they're like grass or whatever it might be. So we can also say that without life there is no soil, and without soil there is no life. It can be human beings or animals on the planet earth, no one can survive without soil. That's the importance of the soil. Now let us understand what are the components of soil. It's just a matter of soil, right? So which I walk on the land. But if I take a handful of soil, what does that soil really contains? It contains mineral, organic matter, water, air, and a millions, trillions, or countless of microorganisms, and which and decays of once living organism means once they have survived, they lead to death. So they death, and even the decayed organisms are also present. So we can say that what is soil? Soil is nothing but a complex mixture of mineral, water, air, organic matter, and countless of microorganisms and decay of once living things which have once survived. Then moving on to what is a science? It's just a study of natural things. We can say how the soil is behaved, so, study of nature of behavior of natural things and gaining knowledge about them is science. Now, moving on to soil science, then connecting, it's nothing but study of the soil. Soil is a natural resource, right? So, it is a study of soil as a natural resource on the earth's surface, including how soil is formed, soil formation, how we can classify whether it's a black soil or a red soil, and how it is mapped in entire India. How we can map in which portion of India is red soil, which portion is black soil, and then study of each and every property like physical, chemical, biological properties of the soil. All these properties in relation to the use, how you can use, and the mismanagement of soil. All together comes under your soil science. So now we are describing soil science and agriculture chemistry. In this we learned what is a soil. It's a complex mixture of soil, air, and water. And then we came to science. It's nothing but study of natural behavior of natural things. And in soil science means it's study of natural resource of this earth of this earth, including soil formation, classification, mapping, and all things. Right. Now moving on to what is agriculture. Everyone know it's nothing but practice of cultivating plants and livestock. Then moving on to what is agriculture chemistry, it's nothing but it's a chemistry, especially the organic and biochemistry, which is related to the agriculture. Whatever plant I'm growing, if I need a higher yield, it requires proper nutrition that should be supplied to the plant. So that I'm supplying in the form of chemicals, fertilizers like urea, DAP, MOP. So whatever I'm applying to the soil, even that chemistry I should know. Then only I know what type of nutrient I need to dump into the soil in order to gain a higher yield. In order to gain the higher yield. So that's why that comes with your agriculture chemistry. So the overall view of soil science and agriculture chemistry, the definition is nothing but studies the physical, chemical, biological properties and mineralogical and composition of the soil which relate to the agriculture. So what factors are required, what factors are very essential in order to improve the yield of the crop is the major target for us. So I hope you understand why the name as SSAC, that is Soil Science and Agriculture Chemistry. We are as we came to know till now how important is the soil, how beneficial it is to us in our day-to-day life. So that's why we are deeply involved in this subject. Why we need to study this sports, right? Then moving on to what will the agriculture scientist do then? If I am a scientist, then what should I do? If I am a soil scientist, right? Okay, what should I do? I should develop certain methods that will improve the use of the soil. How it will improve the soil and increase the production of the food and fiber crops. So, how each and every soil particle I should observe, I should understand it very carefully how we can improve that soil and how to increase that production of the food and fiber. In Unit 1, you're going to study introduction, what are rocks, minerals, weathering. Unit 2, you are going to discuss soil structure, density, structure, strength, color, water, temperature. In Unit 2, parent material, so how the soil is formed, or the pedogenic process, what is soil profile, soil physical properties, chemical properties, particle size, consistency. Then Unit 4, we are going to study how each and everything I told you we are going to study. So soil A, soil reaction, soil colloids, organic colloids, inorganic colloids, and absorption of ion, soil biology. And Unit 5, we are going to discuss how the nitrogen in the atmosphere is fixing in the soil. That's an important topic and very good topic. How the nitrogen fixation is going to be done, how the soil organic matter that is being converted into the rich nutrients, and we are going to study soil classification, how the soil is classified, and soil taxonomy, what are the names that is given to the soil, and finally soil groups of India. We can group into 5 groups: alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, and laterite soils. So with this, we finish our introductory chapter. In this, we have understood what is soil, what is dirt, and what is the importance, and what is soil science and agriculture chemistry, and what scientists should do, and what are the units that are covered in this topic.